Good evening, everyone. We're going to start the meeting at 6:30, as usual. And tonight is a celebration meeting. City Council meeting, Good Development Agency meeting, 6:30. Let's go for the attendance. We're waiting for Councilman Castro to appear. Let's wait 2 more minutes.
He knows about it. You're gonna call? No, I should. Call there.
I left the car way far next to my house. Okay, so we start the meeting. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance, and please all rise. And at this time, I'll have the Pledge of Allegiance leading us by Erica. Thank you.
Ready, begin.
Thank you all, and we need an approval for the agenda.
So moved.
Moved and moved twice, and second. All these in favor says aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. And we'll have the note for public comment. Victor, would you please?
Thank
announce?
you, Your Honor. The public comments portion, anybody wishing to address the City Council regarding items that are not posted on the agenda may do so at this time. But in accordance with state law, the City Council may only listen, they can't take any action, but direction can be provided to the city manager to meet with those proponents or those that make the comments tomorrow or at your convenience to address the issues that you may raise. We'd like to remind everyone that this is a business meeting and that the proper decorum be maintained. Thank you.
Thank you. And with that, we have public comment in regards to school, the Imperial Valley, in regards to school. Romero, Lorena, is she here?
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and members of the council. I'm Lorena Romero, teacher at Imagine School at Imperial Valley. This is Susan Castro, our principal at Imagine School at Imperial Valley. We are here to share the good news about our new charter school in the Imperial Valley. A charter school is a free public school that is independent of the local school districts. This enables us to open our doors to children from all over the Imperial Valley without enrollment area boundaries or restrictions. No special waiver is necessary. Imagine School at Imperial Valley offers a choice for parents, a choice for a higher standard of learning for your children. We are a public school, which means we are funded by the state and federal government and therefore accountable to these as well. Our standards-based instruction is individualized for academic success for all the children. We integrate character education in every subject, every day, to encourage our students to live up to their potential and become respectful and honorable citizens. Through our language acquisition program, children will become bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural, learning how to properly speak, read, and write both in English and in Spanish will better prepare all the students for future success in the 21st century workplace. All of us here must agree that a command of both languages is essential in our society. Our instructional program will also include art, music, science, social studies, and physical education. There is much more to learn about Imagine School at Imperial Valley. We would like the citizens of Calexico to be informed about Imagine School and to know that they have a choice regarding the education of their children. Therefore, we request to be placed on the agenda for your next meeting when we are afforded more time to make a full presentation as we request Calexico's support. Thank you for your time tonight, and congratulations to the incoming council members and our new mayor and mayor pro tem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now move to item number 1, approval of a resolution number 1079, deciding the fact of the general municipal election held on Tuesday, June 8, 2010, declaring the result and such other matters as provided by the law.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All these in favor says aye.
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 Aye, motion carry. And now we would start the ceremony of a swearing elected official, new elected official.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to welcome back a Calexico native, member of the bench of the Superior Court for the County of Imperial. That's Mr. Poli Flores, who will be swearing in the 2 new city council candidates, elected persons, excuse me. We'll begin with the top vote getter in the June 8th election. That'll be Maritza Hurtado. And then she'll be followed by Mr. Bill Hodge. So at this time, we invite Maritza Hurtado to come forward to take the oath. Individually. That's fine. Who would you like to come up with you, Maritza? Okay, if those members of the Hurtado Barron family would like to join Maritza. Sure. Next, we have Bill Hodge.
Solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution. Support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of California. Against all enemies. Foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance. To the Constitution. Of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of California. State of California. That I will take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation. Or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge. The duties. Upon which. I am about to enter.
Let's do it.
At this time, we would like to invite the Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. John Moreno, for some presentations for the outgoing Councilman Willie Hermosillo and Mayor David Uzan.
I'd like to make a quick presentation of Mr. Hermosillo, who filled in this past December, playing the seat for Mr. Luis Fuentes, who was appointed to the County Board of Supervisors to fill in the seat for Mr. Victor Carrillo. Everybody's been filling seats. So this is presented to Guillermo Hermosillo in appreciation of his service as Calexico City Councilman and Calexico Redevelopment Agency Board Member from November 2009 to June 2010. And it's here by your more power. Congratulations, sir. Given my immediate right, I have a mayor of the city of Calexico, two terms as a city councilman, first elected in 2004, 2002, again in 2006, and just a regular gadfly, anything that's happening within the city, the school district, he's there, he wants to be there, he wants to be part of the action. Mr. David Uzan, Mayor, congratulations. In appreciation of your service as Mayor of the Calexico City Council and the Chairman of the Calexico Redevelopment Agency for 2009-2010, sign your former colleague. Thank you.
For our budget? Okay, thank you all. And at this time, we'll have comments by outgoing councilman, and I have,
Myself.
say a few comments. Yeah.
I'd like to thank the council for appointing me. I would do it again if I was asked to do it again. It was worth it. It's a lot of work, a lot of stress, but it's worth it. Thank you, Mr. Mayor Uzan, Mayor Pro Tem, Moreno, Castro, and you didn't support me, but thank you anyway. we fought through every meeting, and It was a good fight. Also, I'd like to thank staff for putting up with me. I hope I didn't cause too many problems. Thank you, staff, everybody. That's all. Thank you very much. All the audience, the public, thank you.
Thank you. I also want to say a few comments for my prepared remark. I've been serving on the city for 8 years, and I'm honored. I'm honored to serve twice as a mayor. Thank you all for your support. The staff of this city is a professional and capable. Thank you to each and one of you. I want to thank my colleagues, Councilman Romero, Councilman Fuentes, Hermosillo. On my right, Councilman Castro and Mayor Pro Tem Moreno. You gave me confidence, and it's cheering to see how, despite our different position, we can work together for the good of all our citizens and for the awarding of the city status that will be a reminder as a teamwork. Every political opinion on this council worked together, and I thank every one of you for that, and you all played a role in that meeting. I congratulate the new candidate elected to the council, Maritza Hurtado, Baron, and Bill Hodge. I am sure they are capable of doing a good job. I offer my support to them should I be able to assist. I know they will have a strong leadership with our new mayor, John Moreno. Thank you all. And now we will start the reorganization. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to step down and let the new mayor, let Mayor Pro Tem handle this.
At this time, we'd like to invite Councilwoman Maritza Hurtado, along with Councilman Bill Hodge, to come and take your places up at the dais.
Okay, seeing that our mayor has left the dais, I'd like to, at this time, entertain a motion for the appointment of mayor for 2010-2011.
Mayor Pro Tem Moreno, I would like to make a nomination for yourself to be the next mayor of the city of Calexico.
There's a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
I second it.
Seconded by Mr. Hodge. Any discussion? Seeing that there's none, all those in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion for the appointment of Mayor Pro Tem for 2010-2011.
Mayor Moreno, if you permit me, I would like to make a nomination for Mayor Pro Tem Luis Castro for 2010-2011.
There's a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Seconded by Councilwoman Hurtado. Sorry. All those in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Motion carries. Congratulations. You'll go down, she will go here.
Romero goes over here.
You go here.
Third person.
Okay, how does the seat feel?
Good. Can we have it a little higher?
Can we get him a stepladder?
We're already starting.
At this time, I'd like to invite some comments from our incoming council people. And we'll start to my immediate left with Councilwoman Hurtado.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to everybody for coming tonight. This is a real special evening. I don't want to say too much about this topic, but as you know, I am the third woman, councilwoman of the city of Calexico. And I'm very proud of that. It was a great campaign, a lot of support from my family, my friends in Calexico. And so as far as what I'm doing here today, being the third woman, I am going to make sure to make my town proud. I've come up and spoken at that podium quite a bit in the past 3 years maybe, and I've been limited to 3 minutes at a time, and actually it feels really good. The most important thing right now that feels really good is I'm not limited to 3 minutes anymore. I'm going to have 4 years of being able to speak my mind and hopefully contribute to improving our city and day by day getting a really hard job done. We're in a situation where we have to work really hard together, and I'm confident that that's what's going to happen. I know that I am a team player, and I'm very proud to have been elected in this position, and I take my position very seriously, and I'm looking very forward to the hard work that comes. I think that all of us right now understand where we are, and there's nothing else to do other than to work really hard. And I thank you for the support to the community, and hopefully from here on in we'll continue having that support. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Hodge, if you'd like to say a few words.
Not really, no. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new day for Calexico. I believe we have turned a corner in Calexico politics and governance. I'm confident that this new city council here before you will make sure that your voice, the people's voice, will be heard and respected. For me, I will keep my promise to work hard for transparency, integrity, and accountability in our city government. I deeply want to thank my children, Jason and Isabel, for their support, my campaign team, who worked so very hard for this political victory, and I especially want to thank you, each and every one of you, for your support, Calexico citizens and the voter, for your confidence in me. I won't let you down. I'll make mistakes, I'll correct them, I'll listen to you, we'll move forward. Now, I am looking forward to moving forward and working with my fellow city councilmen in team building, striving for consensus, and making Calexico the best that we can. God bless each and every one of you. Let's work together in these challenging times for Calexico, and let's move forward. Thank you.
Councilman Romero, is there any remarks that you'd like to make at this time?
You actually threw a curve at me. I wasn't expecting to share any comments, except that, yes, this is a new day for the city council, at least for the next 2 years. It's to see a fresh face. One of the things that I wanted to say is that if you consider from the last 2 years to today, in 2 years, the most experienced council members are Mayor Moreno, Mayor Pro Tem Castro, and yours truly, with only 2 years of experience. Now, it could be a message from the public on what kind of change they may have wanted at the council level. And as Councilman Hodge said a little while ago, that we will strive to work together to make, in every effort, to make the city of Calexico in a better state of affairs, all inclusive. So thank you, Mayor. Welcome, Councilman Bill Hodge, and Council Member Maritza Hurtado Barron. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Romero. Mayor Pro Tem Castro, would you like to say a few words?
Yes. Yes, I would like to congratulate Councilwoman Marixa Hurtado, and Mr. Bill Hodge. Now you are public official. You represent the city of Calexico, and I expect that we can work together as a team. And that's it. Thank you for being here, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
And, excuse me, and I would like to thank Councilman Romero for appointing me as a pro tem, and the rest of the councilmen. And for me, it's something that is an honor to represent the city of Calexico. It's something very special for me. So I would like to thank everybody for being here in every council meeting, and also to the whole community. Thank you.
I would like to say a few words. First of all, good afternoon, my fellow Calexicans. I would like to start off by congratulating our new two incoming city council people, Marixa Hurtado and Bill Hodge, who I know will do a good job and are a welcomed addition to the council. Professionally, I'd like to thank former Mayor David Uzan, Councilman Willie Hermosillo, Councilman Luis Castro, and Councilman Danny Romero for providing the necessary leadership with me these last 2 years, which have not been easy. I'd also like to give a big thanks to our city manager, our department heads, and both municipal and public safety employees who service our residents and were there in our natural catastrophe and did not stop until the job was done. On a personal note, I'd like to thank my parents who are here in the audience, who raised 5 wonderful children, Frank and Virginia Moreno. You can stand up so they can see you. My brothers and sisters who are here, Margie and Joey, my son and daughter, Megan and Sonny, my nieces, Rosina, Kobe, Lorena, my sister-in-law, and the cuatas, Alina and Ais. Did I forget anybody? 2 years ago, when I was elected to the city council, I vowed to leave Calexico better than I found it. Well, that doesn't look very promising right now, and I hate to say it, but I found out that sitting up here on the dais is not as easy as I thought. We as policymakers must make choices for the betterment of the community. With our economic downturn and the natural disaster from the Easter Sunday earthquake, we have come to terms and have identified the crisis we now face. John F. Kennedy was quoted as saying, "The Chinese use 2 brushes to write the word crisis. One brush stroke stands for danger, the other for opportunity." In a crisis, be aware of the danger, but recognize the opportunity. I would like for us to focus on the positives and recognize opportunities that we are facing in these times of calamity. I would also like to stress that this struggle we are encountering will only make us stronger. Our budget is our roadmap in allowing us to provide those services that our residents deserve. We know that there's a shortfall, unlike we have ever seen. We know that our resources are limited, but we also know that we need to cut spending across the board. It is not about us and them or about the employees and administration, but about we as a group of individuals who need to do right for the community as a whole. Our residents and employees know that we are caught between a rock and a hard place, and it seems that we are willing to work together and get through this. We have delved deeply into this fiscal analysis unlike any time before us. We are on the way of becoming more prudent, frugal, wiser, carefully watching every dime we spend or don't spend. One of our jobs as City Council is to find ways to increase sales tax revenues, and I believe that we are on the threshold of doing just that. It will not happen overnight, but it will happen. I truly believe that the days ahead will still be gloomy, but that a change will come and people will bounce back. America will bounce back. We look forward to the development of a new casino on the north end of town that will bring jobs, revenue, and a new form of entertainment to our city, to the development of an outlet center that will create more jobs and complement our downtown with the addition of factory stores. Also, a new form of goods we haven't experienced, to the development of our downtown with new and aesthetically pleasing buildings that will replace those that were demolished, to develop more infill with our vacant buildings in the surrounding strip malls and downtown, to the implementation of Measure H, which will assist with public safety, recreation, and other areas of concern, and to the development of a new port of entry that will allow for a speedy and more efficient movement of people and goods across the border. These are all now on the forefront of making Calexico a destination rather than a go-between. We look forward to working closely with other public agencies and enterprise zones to provide incentives for investors who are interested to coming to our area. We look to research and development, our green energy industry, and other alternative forms of energy. All this needs to happen through town hall meetings and workshop, and we must finalize our strategic plan with department heads and the community. In closing, I would like to say this coming year will test our mental and intestinal fortitude to see if we can succeed, to see if we can prevail, and to see if we can use sound judgment and eliminate the stereotype of the phrase, only in Calexico, which will then become an encouraging echo, and that this city of underdogs and immigrants will rise up and become the jewel of the Imperial County. Thank you very much. Now back to business at hand. The consent agenda, 2 items. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda, authorization for city clerk to advertise vacancies on all city boards?
So moved.
Second.
And also the adoption of resolution related to April 4th earthquake aftershocks. We can do these at the same time. Moved by Councilman Romero, seconded by Mayor Pro Tem Castro. No discussion? Seeing that there's none, all those in favor respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Motion carries. No more business to attend to. Mr. Carrillo, is there any final things that we need to discuss at this time?
Just one announcement to the audience, as well as the incoming city council members, as well as the outgoing council members and the newly reorganized board, that there's a reception following this meeting at Don Pedro's Authentic Mexican Food. They have a new location. It's by the Chase Bank Plaza, just west of Walmart, next door to the former Starbucks. The event is being hosted by the Calexico Chamber of Commerce, and we're all invited. So we'd like to see you there immediately at the adjournment of this meeting. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the audience, this meeting is now adjourned.